Hey everyone, it's Kristin, and today marks a very special day. Not only is it our final video in the Handmade Holidays series, but I'm not doing it alone. That's right, this is an artist collab with my beautiful friend and artist, Nina Fickett. Of course, I will link all of her information below, but we decided to get together and create something for one another. A gift for the artist. So what do we create for our artistic friends? Well, for Nina, I want to create something that will get her muse going. So I'm calling this the Muse Box, and I'm going to fill it with all sorts of handmade goodies. So that's what's going on today. I'll be making something for Nina, she'll be making something for me, and you'll get to see them both right here and now. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope Nina loves the Muse Box, and as always, thanks for coming along. Hey, it's voiceover Kristin here, and I wanted to share with you some of the things I have thought about putting in this box. First of all, the box itself was purchased from Walmart. I was originally going to create something, but I saw that and I thought, nope, this is perfect, not only for the holidays, but beyond. So I've pulled out some stackable boxes. I have some beads. Those are also from Walmart. You can see copies of my sketchbooks. And I also have some gessoed paper. It's just copy paper I've gessoed on the front and the back so that I can make these handmade painted papers. Now, you know I love to make them, but I also think that it could be a thoughtful gift for another artist because you're putting your spin on something that they can use in the future. So I'm going to try and recreate some of my favorite painted papers from the past, starting with this fabulous wood-like stencil and Jane Davenport Bright's watercolors. I have molding paste and I have fluffy molding paste so that I can create a total of 6 pages with different layers and effects. Now that we have several pages started with our textures and our stencils, how about using some Golden's glass bead gel to cover the last page? I love how thick this is, it's textural, and it really shines beautifully when it's dried. Now, let's cover some tags for Nina. This tag I'm going to leave plain. This is going to be for her to embellish later, but I thought I'd give her a head start by using some stencils and some more of those textured products. Okay, we put a lot of product on those painted papers and tags and we want it to dry thoroughly. So while we do that, let's switch gears and work on decorating the lids of these stackable boxes. I thought it would be fun to add some sketchbook copies to the lids, so I'm doing that now. But first, I'm using an audition piece. I printed this out on regular copy paper just so that I can get an idea of whether or not I like it, and I do. They fit well, so I'm going to move on to the ones that I printed on a heavier cardstock. I'm simply going to use the lid of one of my products to create the circle, and then I'm going to use the tip of a pair of scissors to score it. That way, when I go to cut it, it's a lot easier. And a little tip, if you have something that you want to cut into a circle, very difficult to do a perfect circle, right? Well, if you have it printed on a heavier cardstock with a little bit more body and weight to it, you can use sandpaper to smooth out the edges. Just use that sandpaper all around and eventually you'll have that perfect circle. Our girls are all cut out, they're perfectly round, and I'm going to apply them to the lid with E6000. Not only is it a really strong adhesive, but it dries clear as well. So it's nice, you won't be able to see any glue marks from the underside. And now to the painted papers. Everything is thoroughly dry, and now we can apply color to all of these 6 papers. You'll see me use watercolor, liquid acrylic, pearlized watercolor, and probably, oh yeah, some watercolor inks. All sorts of mixed media play with these papers, but you'll notice that the concept, regardless of the product, is the same. You're going to use water and you're going to add colors that complement one another next to each other so that eventually between the colors and the water, everything will blend in smoothly. So let's listen to some music and enjoy a little color play with our painted papers.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
Okay, that was fun. I love making painted papers, and now that they're all thoroughly dry, let's add a little something extra on several of them with my very, very favorite, liquid glitter. I love the shimmer and the shine on this. If you add it in bits and places and then use water, it spreads into the cracks and crevices of those stencils, which I adore. But I also love the fact that you get all of the glitter without any of the glittery mess. So I hope Nina likes it a little bit extra sparkly. The papers are now on timeout. They need to wait to dry. And while they do, let's work on another element that will be put in one of those stackable boxes. This is a book I love to use. It's a children's book. It's old. It has really weathered pages. And I like to use phrases to add to certain things, tags, art journal pages, or whatever I may be working on. So I thought maybe Nina would like that as well. So I'm going through several pages of this book and picking out little bits and pieces that I think might inspire future pages. Now that I have a bunch of fun little phrases cut out for her, I thought I would do the same with art quotes. I have over 100 here from masterpiecesociety.com. I just printed them all out, but now I'm going through each one and deciding which speaks to me and which would hopefully speak to Nina in the future. She can certainly use these in the same way as the phrases we just cut out, but my real intention is to have a place she can go when she needs inspiration from other artists. So if she feels the need, she can dip her hand into the bowl and come out with a quote that will hopefully inspire her. Here it comes. We couldn't have a Muse Box from me, honestly, without this no-shed glitter fabric. Now, it's difficult to come by, so I have decided to cut little bits and pieces and fill the entire container with them. Don't worry, I keep all of the scraps, but isn't that a pretty bowl to open? I would like to open that, so hopefully Nina will as well. I'm really loving these jars, and not because it has my own sketchbook copies on the lid, but who doesn't love clear stackable containers full of colorful beads and baubles, right? So I have another stack of beads from the same Walmart run, and I'm just putting those into the smaller containers. I'll then screw the lids on top of each other, and it'll be one big pile of beads at her disposal. They did well in timeout. They are thoroughly dry, and here are all 6 painted papers ready for their close-up. Now we have one more thing to do, and that is to fill the box up. I'm starting with the painted papers. As you can see, I'm using the box itself to help me measure the size of the paper that will go inside. I'm going to be careful about the dimensions on this one paper, and then I'm going to use it as a template for the rest. I'm just going to be cutting them out with a pair of scissors. I'm not going to be too careful about it. It will fill the box beautifully, and we're going to wrap it in some cellophane so that it has a special presentation quality about it. So that's what's happening. We're going to cut our papers, put them in cellophane, and start filling up the Muse box. The papers are now cut to size and ready for their new home. So we're going to put those down in the box first, and to that we're going to add all of our stackable boxes. They have the artist quotes, the phrases from that vintage book, the No Shed Glitter fabric, and then we have the little stackable boxes with all those beads. We're going to add the 3 Tim Holtz tags that we've started for Nina, and then the final touch is her own bottle of liquid glitter, because really no girl should be without it. And there we have it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you love your Muse box, Nina, and to everyone, happy holidays.